Hello friends, welcome to WinGravitan. Today we are going to talk about the linear equations in one variable. So in this video we will talk about some tough problems, okay, how to solve them. Now we have some big ones. So here is 2x plus 7 divided by 5 minus 3x plus 11 divided by 2 equals to 2x plus 8 divided by 3 minus 5. Now we have to solve for x. So how we can do it? Our main goal is to shift the x terms to the LHS, and constants to the right hand side. Okay, so if we follow that rule, we have to shift this, this 2x plus 8 divided by 3 to this side because it is a x term. Okay, now that becomes 2x plus 7 divided by 5 minus 3x plus 11 divided by 2 minus 2x plus 8 divided by 3 equals to minus 5. Okay, here it is plus 2x plus 8 divided by 3. So if we bring it to another side, it becomes minus 2x plus 8 divided by 3. Okay, so that is why I put minus sign over here. Now we have to take the LCM because we have to subtract or simplify them. Okay, so what is the LCM of 5, 2 and 3? That is indeed 30. So the LCM is 30. So we have to convert them we have to convert all the denominators into 30. Okay, so what we have to multiply with 5 in order to get 30? That is 6. So 6 into 5 and 6 into 2x plus 7. Okay, so this becomes 6 into 2x plus 7 divided by 6 into 5 minus what we have to multiply with 2 to get 30, that is 15. So 15 into 3x plus 11 divided by 15 into 2 minus, okay, then now what we have to multiply with 3 in order to get 30, that is 10. So 10 into 2x plus 8 divided by 3 into 10 equals to minus 5. So this is how we should do it. Now let's take the 30 as a common. Okay, so 30. Okay, so 6 into 2x plus 7 minus 15 into 3x plus 11 and minus 10 into 2x plus 8, okay, equals to minus 5. So this is how we should do now. Now we have to multiply it. Okay, so 6 into 2x, what it is? It is 12x, and 6 into 7, what it is? It is plus 42. Then put a bracket over there, and then minus 15 into 3x, what it is? It is minus 45x. Okay, then minus 15 into plus 11, that is going to be minus 165. Okay, it is minus 15 into plus 11, so minus into plus, that is going to be minus. Okay, then minus 10 into 2x, that is minus 20x, and then minus 10 into plus 8, that is going to be minus 80. Then put a bracket. Okay, then all divided by 30, okay, equals to minus 5. Now we have to simplify all of them. Okay, now how can we do the simplification? We have to simplify the x terms and simplify the constants. So let's arrange by that way. So 12x, here is a x term, here is another x term, minus 45x, and then here is also an x term, that is minus 20x, and then we have, now let's bring the constants in, that is plus 42 now, plus 42, and then minus 165, and then minus 80, then all divided by 30, okay, equal to minus 5. Now 12x, okay, we have to simplify this thing, 12x minus 65x plus 42, so this becomes what? It is minus 245. Okay, minus 165 plus minus 80 is minus 245, and divided by 30 equals to minus 5. Now let's do the last simplification step. Okay, 12x minus 65x, what it is? So 12x minus 65x is minus 53x, okay, then plus or plus 42 minus 245. So this answer is nothing but minus 203, okay. So what we have to write the statement as? So minus 53x minus 203 divided by 30 equal to minus 5, okay. So how that came? So for plus 42 and minus 245. So when they subtract each other, we get minus 203. Now look at here. We have minus 53x minus 203 divided by 30. So 30 is nothing but a constant, isn't it? It's a number. It's a constant. It is a constant. So we have to shift this constant to RHS because it is a constant. It has to be shifted. So here it is divided by 30. So here that will convert as multiplied by 30. So minus 53x minus 203 equals to minus 5 into 30. Okay. So here it is divided by 30. Here it will go as into 30. Okay. Multiplied by 30. Now minus 5 into 30, what it is? It is minus 150. Okay. It is minus 150. So minus 53x minus 203 equals to minus 150. Now here is a constant. Okay. This is a number, isn't it? So we have to shift it to the RHS. Okay. So minus 53x equals to minus 150 plus 203 because in the LHS it is minus 203. So if you want to shift it here, it will become plus 203. So this step is nothing but we have to add these both numbers. So what is the result? The result is going to be 53. Okay. So minus 53x equal to 53. Now what is the x? X equal to 53 divided by minus 53. Okay. Here it is multiplied by 53. So if we bring it here to the RHS, it becomes divided by minus 53. Okay. Now we can cancel them out. Okay. This is going to be plus 1 and this is going to be minus 1. So the answer is 1 by minus 1. So always, what is the rational number rule? The minus sign should be not in the denominator. So we have to multiply it by minus 1 into minus 1 so that we get minus 1 by minus 1 by 1. Okay. Always the minus should be not in the denominator. It should be converted to the numerator. So if you want to do that, we have to multiply the certain number by minus 1 by minus 1. So the denominator will be converted into a plus sign and the numerator gets it instead. Okay. So this is a rule. Okay. So the x equals minus 1. Okay. So this is the answer for this equation. Now let's go to the next equation. So this is the second problem. Okay. So in this second problem, we have to solve for x. So here is the problem. m minus 1 divided by 2 equals to 1 minus m minus 2 divided by 3. Now our main goal is to solve for x. So for doing it, we are using transposition method. So here is a x term. So we have to shift it to the left hand side. So here it is minus m minus 2 divided by 3. So here that will go as plus m minus 2 divided by 3. So it is nothing but m minus 1 divided by 2. Here it is plus. Here it is minus. So here it will come as plus. So plus m minus 2 divided by 3 equals to 1. Now we have to take the LCM. So what is the LCM of 1, 2 and 3? It is going to be 6. So let's multiply all these denominator with the number to get 6. Okay. So what number we have to multiply with 1 in order to get 6? That is going to be 6. So 6 into m divided by 6 into 1 minus 3 into m minus 1 divided by 3 into 2. Okay. So why we have to multiply with 3? With 2. That is because we have to get the denominator as 6. Okay. So whenever we multiply the denominator with a number, we also have to multiply the same number with the numerator. Okay, that is why we are also multiplying the numerator with that number. Okay, so plus m minus 2 divided by 3. So what number we have to multiply with 3? That is going to be 2. So into 2 and into 2. Okay, equals to 1. Now let's simplify this. So all the denominator will get 6. So let's take the 6 as common. Okay, then let's write all the numerators down. 6 into m minus 3 into m minus 1 plus 2 into m minus 2 equals to 1. Okay, so this is going to be 6 into m, that is 6m. Then minus 3 into m, that is going to be minus 3m. And minus 3 into minus 1, that is going to be plus 3. And then plus 2 into m, that is plus 2m. And then plus 2 into minus 2, that is going to be minus 4. All divided by 6 equals to 1. Now let's simplify this. So 6m minus 3m, that is going to be 3m plus 3m. Okay, then plus 3 plus 2m. So there is a variable term, so let's add it with this. Okay, then plus 3 minus 4, okay, divided by 6 equals to 1. Now let's add these two. So we get 5m and minus 1. Okay, plus 3 minus 4 is going to be minus 1 divided by 6 equals to 1. So here is a constant which is 6. So let's shift it to here. So it is going to be 5m minus 1 equals to 1 into 6, because here it is divided by 6. So there it will go as multiplied by 6. Okay, now we get 6 equals to 5m minus 1. Okay, so we have to shift this minus 1 to that side. So it becomes plus 1. Okay, so 6 plus 1. So this adds up to 7 and 5m equals to 7. So m equals 7 divided by 5, or a fraction. Okay, so here it is multiplied by 5. Now here it will come as divided by 5. So this is the solution for this equation. So thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel WinGravita and stay tuned for more videos.